In today's episode, we'll dive into the world of Think Wilderness and his incredible bushcraft adventures. On his channel, you'll find not just bushcraft projects, but also insights into outdoor survival, primitive living techniques, and wild cooking. Across his videos, we discover valuable lessons on surviving emergency scenarios or heading out camping with minimal supplies. Building a stone and wood survival shelter is a task deeply connected to age-old traditions. Once mastered by indigenous communities and early settlers to survive and thrive in the wild. The first step in crafting a bushcraft shelter is the careful choice of a suitable spot. An ideal site will have tall trees acting as natural windbreakers and offering crucial shade. It's also important that the area provides a plentiful supply of wood and stones for construction. Gathering stones is a demanding yet necessary part of the process. These stones are mainly collected from a nearby seasonal creek, where flash floods have naturally smoothed and deposited them. Despite their rounded surfaces, these stones are perfect for building durable walls. Traditionally, builders placed larger, flatter stones at the base. To create a stable foundation that could evenly support the structure's weight. Using stones shaped and delivered by nature reflects the very heart of bushcraft practices. Laying a strong foundation is vital, as it anchors the entire shelter. Each stone must be positioned carefully to interlock naturally, reducing the chance of shifting and ensuring stability. Mud mixed with clay often serves as a natural bonding agent to fill gaps and hold stones firmly in place. This age-old technique not only strengthens the structure but is especially effective where the local soil is rich in clay. Wood, the second essential material, is sourced from fallen logs or responsibly harvested dead trees. Traditional indigenous techniques often made use of basic tools like stone axes and rudimentary saws. In contrast, modern bushcraft continues to rely on hand tools to preserve the authenticity of traditional skills. Wood's adaptability makes it suitable for constructing both the frame and the roofing elements of the shelter. The wall building process starts by establishing a firm base with the largest and flattest stones available. Creating a dependable foundation is key to guaranteeing the shelter's durability and strength over time. The walls rise through a methodical layering of stones and logs. This approach enhances the overall structural soundness to its maximum potential. Smaller rocks and pebbles are inserted into gaps, adding both stability and natural insulation. This building style, similar to ancient dry stone wall techniques, requires deliberate placement and continuous assessment to maintain proper balance and strength. By carefully interlocking stones, builders achieve a foundation that evenly spreads the structure's weight. The blend of stone and timber results in walls that are far more robust than using either material alone. Stones provide the dense, heavy core needed for strength and durability. Meanwhile, the inclusion of timber helps distribute weight evenly and minimizes the danger of structural failure. This mixed material method ensures the shelter can resist various challenges from nature, including strong winds and heavy snow. Wood offers an adaptability that stone construction lacks. Logs can be custom fitted and shaped to meet specific design needs, allowing for greater flexibility during assembly. Such flexibility is invaluable when working on uneven ground where stones might not create a perfectly flat base. Being able to modify and fine-tune construction on-site is a major benefit. Combined, wood and stone deliver far better thermal insulation than stones could on their own. Stones possess a high thermal mass, allowing them to absorb, store, and slowly release heat over time. This characteristic plays a key role in keeping the interior temperature of the shelter stable. Meanwhile, wood acts as a natural insulator, thanks to the air pockets within its fibers. Together, stone and wood work in harmony to create a comfortable living space, shielding occupants from harsh weather conditions. Additionally, stones offer excellent resistance to weathering and erosion, and properly chosen and treated wood can also endure for decades. Alternatively, in regions where stones are limited, wood becomes a valuable supplement to the structure. This method significantly cuts down on the amount of stone that needs to be gathered. Such resourcefulness is critical when builders must rely solely on locally available materials. Next, the process of building the roof begins with setting strong support beams in place. These beams, crafted from robust logs, are positioned horizontally across the top of the finished stone and wood walls. Careful spacing of the beams ensures they form a strong base for the roof to rest upon. Dense hardwoods like oak, ash, or hickory are often selected because of their superior strength and longevity. At each end, the beams are carefully notched to fit securely atop the wall. This method, referred to as saddle notching, locks the beams in place, preventing any movement. To further stabilize the beams, smaller stones are sometimes wedged into the notches, or natural cordage is used for binding. The ends of these beams are firmly embedded within the upper stone layers. This technique ensures that the roof's weight is evenly distributed across the entire wall system. Small stones and pebbles are carefully placed across the framework to fill in gaps and create a foundational layer. This initial layer assists in weight distribution and offers a stable surface for additional roofing materials. In doing so, the stones also help anchor the upcoming roof layers and serve as a basic shield against environmental factors. Next, a dense covering of dried pine needles is spread across the stone layer. Pine needles are naturally insulating, trapping air pockets that contribute to thermal efficiency inside the shelter. Over the pine layer, a tarp is stretched to act as a waterproof membrane. This modern intervention ensures that rainwater is effectively blocked from penetrating the shelter. An additional covering of spruce branches and leaves is then layered atop the tarp. Care is taken to select only fallen spruce branches or those pruned from the lower parts of trees, promoting ecological balance. This method ensures that the shelter construction has minimal negative impact on the surrounding environment. The spruce layers are tightly secured using smaller branches or twine fashioned from plant fibers. This outer layer not only boosts insulation but also helps the shelter blend seamlessly into the natural landscape. Vertical planks or logs are then fastened across the existing horizontal structure. This cross-bracing technique adds strength and prevents issues like doors sagging over time. Looking back to the Neolithic era, around 10,000 BCE, early human societies began forming permanent settlements. They built their homes using a blend of stone, wood, and locally sourced materials. Today, We see how traditions like these are kept alive by creators such as Think Wilderness, offering a window into ancient survival skills.